lullaby. More lullaby. More lullaby. You can keep hating.
Yo, man. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Exclusive podcast. Big V and Corey, but Corey not here today on this podcast.
Shout out Corey.
Salute to Corey though, you know what I mean? Bought to you by Skyzone.Society, Raspberry Premium Denim. Man, today is a special segment, man. Listen, I got the homie Concept in the building.
What's up?
You know what I mean? No Trees Movement, New Orleans to Baltimore to now NC to all over, man. It's crazy, man. What's good with you, man?
Man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for having me, dog.
Hey, look, man. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Just had a birthday.
Bless, yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? How was it?
Man, it was great. You know what I mean? It's awesome to have another year of learning. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really see it as. A whole nother year that I learned a bunch of stuff, and I can use that the next year coming around, you know, so.
How old you turn?
27.
Man,
27.
Okay,
man.
Salute,
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
Salute,
I couldn't have imagined, you know. I wouldn't have thought, you know, but hey, I'm here,
man.
And we're gonna make the best of this shit.
And for those that don't know who you are, man, introduce yourself to the 2 Ears, 1 Mouth podcast community. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Concept, you know what I'm saying, aka Concept Raps. You can find me on Instagram. I'm one half of NO Trees, you know what I'm saying, which is a music group, collective, you know what I'm saying? We do a lot of everything. So that's me, man, Concept. You can call me that, you know, and find me social media all over the place. Just look it up.
Man, you know, we here live in Winston-Salem today at my studio, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I told the homie to come through. He out here, you know what I mean, mixing and mingling, doing what he doing. You know what I mean? All the way from, you know what I mean, Baltimore. Came out here, you know what I mean? My nigga, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Listen, man, this is a No Trees exclusive podcast. You know what I mean? Listen, this man works hard. He's not only an artist, this man got his own papers, man. Talk to the people about what you got going on, man. He got his own papers. You know what I mean? His backpack's coming soon.
The backpacks.
Man, listen. So, talk to him, man.
Me and my man's Big V here been knowing each other a while. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Twitter.
Yeah, shout out to Twitter. That's how we linked a long time ago.
Then the 10, 12 years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Really.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's all about consistency. You know what I'm saying? Consistency in your brand. If you're consistent in what you represent, eventually you will find your niche. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to something that everybody does, we all smoke. You know what I'm saying? We love smoke. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't love it personally, I know you know somebody that does. You know what I mean? And all we smoking, you know, are brands owned by these corporations. You know, we smoking Swishes. We smoking all these brands that are owned by corporations. We got shirts, we got shoes, we got everything owned by us except for smoking brands. You see what I'm saying? So my thinking was, well, how can I come up with a product that I can give to my people, made by my people? You know what I'm saying? Represented and marketed by my people. So, and when I say my people, I just mean peace loving, you know what I'm saying? Herb smoking, hip hop loving, you know what I'm saying? That type of environment, you know what I mean? Because that knows no demographic bounds nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could make it exclusively a black thing, that'd be cool, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm cornering my market away from a whole bunch of people that are probably extremely positive and support the same things we support, you see what I'm saying? So you gotta keep an open mind when it comes to that. You know?
Hey man, I dig the independent shit all day long, man. So I salute, man. I salute you on just being that smart. From an artist standpoint, that is genius. I mean, and the fact that he's doing this. Look, let me be clear. He don't have no deal. He doing it all on his own. Shout out to Nutty Piper.
Shout out Nutty Piper.
Shout out the whole New Orleans. Listen, No Trees is not a move. It's just not only him. It's a movement. You know what I mean? And they really doing it on the independent level. You know what I mean? Just like Skyzone.Society, just like just like everybody else with all these other brands is doing it. And I get it. He doing it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He don't have to go to the store and get him a swisher, like he said. He roll up, you know what I mean?
That money's going back into what they like. You see what I'm saying? So they put the money in my pocket, I'm reinvesting that money in something they fuck with. They put the money in Swisher pocket, who knows what that bread's going to? That's going to somebody's pocket, who knows? This money is getting directly invested back into, you know what I'm saying, more of the product, more exposure for the product, and more light shined on exactly what it is we represent. You know, and that's why I try and push, you know, for people to always try, if you can, to have your own independent products. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with you so hard. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning, everything you've done has been about independent. It's been branding your own brand. You know what I'm saying? You wear your own brand, you represent your own brand, and that becomes a part of you. You know what I mean?
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it just becomes one with who you are. It's synonymous with your brand. You know what I'm saying? I call you Big V. You know what I'm saying? It just becomes part of who you are, and that's important.
Man, it is, man. And you know, speaking of being independent, let's talk about what y'all also do for other artists from not only, you know what I mean, the New Orleans standpoint, but all over, and the connections y'all are making. Because I see that, you know, y'all just had the award show this past weekend.
Absolutely.
Down there in New Orleans, you know what I mean? Talk about, you know what I mean, the things y'all done from, and also talk about what y'all got going on at South by Southwest.
South by Southwest.
Talk about all the opportunities that you're creating for other artists, man, and tell them how they can link with you and get with these opportunities, man, if you serious on the independent standpoint.
Right.
Listen, let me be clear. Don't hit my man up if you're a bullshitting ass artist.
I don't like bullshitters, dog.
He wouldn't be here if he was a bullshitting ass artist.
I don't associate with bullshitters, you know what I'm saying?
Talk to him,
about
man.
the business, you know what I mean? And
be about your business, man. Come on, build
now,
something.
let's not get this confused, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas say that, and the first thing they mean is money. And our whole message is the opposite of that. You see what I'm saying? Money is very important. We understand how important it is to generate income from the art that you create. But at the same time, you must have a platform in order to have art to sell. You know what I mean? You can't, what you gonna do with it? Where are you gonna take it to? How you gonna find? You know, the people need to find you. So we try and offer a free to extremely inexpensive platform for you to express your brand and get your exposure. Marketing materials as far as Instagram videos, clothing and merchandise that you might want to independently brand. Literally anything that you want, we can make happen for you, you know, on your own terms. And that's the difference between a lot of people who offer this, because they offer it trying to take advantage.
A lot of people offer this shit just because of the money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of promoters throw shows, don't give a fuck about the artist, don't be bringing out the artist right.
Pay to play and all that.
Pay to play. And I get it. Sometimes you might have to pay to play. But sometimes you have to be the other person on the other end needs to be a little bit more respectful toward the artist.
Okay, if you paying to play, if you paying me to play, you are now a part of the show. The build of the show itself.
The experience.
You're not just buying a little slot and you get to come do your little 2 tracks and that's it. No, you are a part of the show. You now understand the intricate workings of the show. You understand the budget of the show and exactly how the money's breaking down, from the cost of the venue to the cost of the DJ to how much we're charging, the projected attendance, you know what I'm saying, etc. So you're gonna get all of that. You know what I mean? If you paying me to play, because you are now a business partner. You have now bought into the business, like buying stock.
I like that.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? And when you do it like that, people gain a better understanding of the business.
Absolutely.
So moving forward, they not getting jerked by dudes like that, because now they like, wait, how much you paid for the venue though? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you only pay that much for the venue, this much for the artist, and you charging this much at the door, why you charging me $500? And I don't have a chance to make none of my money back.
And a lot of y'all niggas is doing that. Let's be clear.
You know?
A lot of y'all niggas is taking advantage of the other artists who aren't as seasoned as we may be.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's what we here for. This is what this show was for. You know what I mean? Breaking ground, sharing information, bringing on not just artists but entrepreneurs and other people who got other platforms, not just musically, but other things they doing in the community, man.
Absolutely.
And that are independent.
That used to be all incorporated in hip hop. Hip hop used to be everything. It didn't just mean dude on the mic spitting bars. It meant everything. What is that dude in the community? What is he doing? People in the community respected that artist for his participation in the community, not just, you know, his you know, swag, his skills, you know what I'm saying, his flow, you know what I'm saying. It was an all encompassing thing, you know.
It was.
And that's kind of lost nowadays just because people don't want to give away their time for free. You know what I mean?
True.
You know, so, and that's a lot of it is, you know, doing that footwork and getting out and touching hands, you know what I'm saying, and actually interacting with people.
Right,
you know?
and that's a lost art going hand to hand.
Absolutely.
That a lot of artists take for granted. You got to get out here and be hand to hand, whether it be a meet and greet or at the shows, you know what I mean? Really being personable at the shows.
You got to. Who wants a million fans they don't know? Just that's it. You just want to magically wake up one day and have a million people that love everything you doing and just want to spend their money on you and they don't know nothing about you. They don't, you know what I'm saying? You not done nothing. That's you just because you make music doper than the next dude. You know what I'm saying? It's a heavy expectation. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So we just try and keep it realistic over here at, you know what I'm saying, No Trees, man. We just try and keep everybody's goals step by step, you know what I mean? And we're going to help you accomplish those goals step by step, you know? So the award show in the Cut 504 Awards last night, it was an award show that we did in New Orleans, man, and it was great for the city because the local underground scene gets no love. Zero love, you know what I'm saying?
They don't get no love to the underground scene?
Nah, man, they don't get no love to the city like that. You know, the venues are all about the tourist industry, you know what I'm saying? And the tourist industry is not necessarily trying to come see local underground hip-hop, you know what I mean? That's not what they are gravitating towards. They want casinos, they want drinks, they want cover bands, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a tourist party type of city, you know what I mean? Which is cool, but once again, it leaves the community dry. You know what I mean? You're not feeding the community at all. You're not appreciating the art and the culture that is New Orleans. You just coming for what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Just get drunk, you know, blah, blah, blah. So that's what the venues are catering to because they need to stay in business. That's who's paying the money. You see what I'm saying? And the people, the tourists coming and spending all the bread, you know?
So it's hard for independent artists to really be in touch with the venues and try to make things happen.
Yeah, it's you're not gonna find hip hop on Frenchman Street. You're not gonna find hip hop on Bourbon Street. You know, you're not gonna find hip hop in these culturally significant New Orleans locations. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate. We trying to change that. You see what I'm saying? We trying to get back into that because that is New Orleans culture. That's 80% of it. You can't take hip hop out of it because that's everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what's on the radio. That's what we live in. You know what I'm saying? That's what's on the streets.
That's really what New Orleans is known for. You know what they do out there. You
know what I mean?
So back to Master P days. You know, shout out to Master P.
Shout out to Master P. No Limit. You know
what I mean? You know.
90%, you know what I mean? Like what happened to being, you know, but that was a work ethic. Once again, Master P, known for what he did in the community. You know what I'm saying? He out there.
Facts.
Yeah, especially a dude like that, you know, so.
Facts. And Master P does take time, you know, he does take pride in what he does for the community, big time.
Definitely.
I will shout out to Master P.
Shout out to Master P.
For real, man. Shout out.
That's a legacy, you know what I mean?
Man, what he a legend out here,
fresh out of New Orleans. And mind you, right now on the circuit, right? Say you playing in a Big V Skyzone tour, right? You know what I'm saying? You're on a major label planning a tour. Most likely than not, your major label is going to skip New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? City-wise, you're not coming to perform in New Orleans, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting the latest and greatest. You know what I'm saying? They're not really stopping in New Orleans like that because we don't have the venues.
That's crazy. I hadn't even ever really paid attention to that.
Because when you're in the city trying to throw shows, you know what I'm saying, and you're like, who can I get to come down here and perform? A lot of the people you hit up for booking, they don't really want to come to New Orleans. It's not enough money. The shows ain't just gonna sell out like that.
Wow,
not at all.
I ain't know that.
It's not gonna happen, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these artists now are charging $30, $40 a ticket, you know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna get a packed house for that in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Unless you were Juvenile or Mystical, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody
legendary.
Exactly. DMX, you know what I'm saying? We've had DMX come down 3-4 times in the same year, you know what I mean? Like, that's a bit excessive, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as investing your money in shows that you could be throwing, you know what I'm saying? One DMX show is cool, you could bring down a few other people, you know what I mean?
Right, facts, of course.
Exactly, but that's not how it's happening. So
wow, man. So how are y'all able to overcome that like y'all have? Because again, y'all going hard out there, man. Like
what we're doing, incorporating other things that they do like into it and sneaking hip hop under it on them. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna have the live painting, and we're gonna have art vendors, and we're gonna have comedian hosts, and we might have a fashion show, and we might do all these other types of things, right? That you do want to see, and we gonna have some hip hop in there. It's gonna be the DJ is gonna be playing the independent hip hop. We might have a couple performers happening. You know what I'm saying? Or just have artists that have booths at the event, and they aren't necessarily performing, but they're still able to expand, network. Exactly. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? True. So you have to find a different lane if they're not gonna if they're not gonna let you in that way, find a different way. People be afraid to try something outside of that showcase setup. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what I mean? Like, it's like, man, nah, I'm gonna do a showcase. Yeah. Well, that's not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't want to hear 12, you know what I'm saying, rappers back to back to back that they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that no more.
That's man, it's crazy how things are in different parts of the world, man.
Absolutely.
Because here in North Carolina, again, it's crab in a bucket theory. It's the next artist don't want to help the next artist, you know what I mean, get to the next level. Right. Y'all want to collab, you know what I mean? Then when y'all do want to collab, y'all act funny. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own cliques that they stick to, and that's all well and good, but you only gonna, you know, I heard 50 say, man, you only gonna be as successful as the person that you talk to for no motherfucking reason.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, you never know what that next person know. You know what I mean? You all the way from the bottom, but you here. You know what I mean? We connected. Just had the audio trees unplugged.
Man, that was an amazing event.
It was crazy, man. Y'all
killed it, man. Y'all killed it, dog.
Man, I appreciate it.
It just, everything was so perfectly orchestrated, you know what I'm saying? The energy and the chemistry, you know what I'm saying, that was in the room. Everything was great, man. You know what I'm saying? Those projects are fire. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all, please, go pick up the projects, you know what I'm saying? You can stream them on iTunes, Spotify, you know what I'm saying?
Go get that 3rd of July, man.
Yes.
Go get everything, man. Go get
audio side.
Go get that audio side, man. But look, we know you got the Walking on the Sun project, right?
So project-wise, music, I do music. I do music too. And we got NO Trees 2 coming out, you know what I'm saying, which goes with the NO Trees rolling papers, you know what I'm saying.
Tell them who NO Trees is going to be on the tape for those that don't know.
So Concept and Nutty Piper's NO Trees, you know what I'm saying, and we got our NO Trees Dolawan rolling papers. Make sure y'all go cop some rolling papers. We got NO Leaf frontal leaves. Make sure you get some frontal leaves. All of that good shit. Holla at us on social media. Instagram, Concept Raps, Nutty_Piper. And yeah, we got hella music dropping, man. Music is...
And be clear, all this is their stuff.
Yeah, this is our...
Please show them the frontal leaves, because all of this, it got their own... Look, he came prepared, man.
I'll pull out the goodie bag.
And while he's doing that, man, look, again, this is sponsored by Skyzone.Society, Raspberry Premium Denim. This is a No Trees, you know what I mean, exclusive podcast right now on Big V and Corey, 2 ears, 1 mouth. Look, he got his own frontal leaves. For those that y'all like rolling the frontal leaves, get them NO Leafs. You see, he got his own stamp on. These are literally there. Look, he got his own stamp. NO Leaf. Frontal. Hit him up.
Can we pull out the goodie bag?
Hit him up.
Okay, we got some more NO Trees Dolawan rolling papers here.
Shout to Dolawan. Shout to Dolawan.
Dolawan, that's the homie, man. You know what I'm saying? And once again, it comes from the art. These packs of rolling papers are incorporated from independent artists, and we use the art from these artists as the cover of the rolling papers.
So let me be clear.
This is a painting.
This is a painting that an artist made.
That is a painting that exists right now in real life that an independent artist painted this.
This is fire, man.
Yes.
This is dope.
So that's how we incorporate. Exactly. That's how we incorporate.
Yo. This is fire. Shout out to the artist that whoever artwork this is.
See, and that's what's dope, right? You don't know, right? Fire. But you are now holding this man's artwork. You are exposed to his artwork. You know what I'm saying? And you want more of it, right? Where you gonna come? You gonna come to Dolawan, right? I'm
gonna come to Dolawan, man. Dolawan.
And that's exactly how we do it.
That's dope, man. You know, this is what this is about, being independent, man. Whatever idea you have, man, you just gotta get it out there. Read, research. You know what I mean? Keep the faith. Put it out there, man. You know what I mean? And again, this is just an idea they had, and they pushed it and made it theirs.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, once again, I always try, you know, I hate feeling like the dude that preaches to people, but when it comes to your money, we know we spend money on a lot of things that we don't necessarily need.
True.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that don't give us anything back, whether it be money or just positive feelings. You know what I'm saying? Positive energy. We spend a lot of money on things that don't give us a good return. And I think when it comes to the way music is going right now and the way the culture is going right now, positivity is going to persevere. You know what I'm saying? Because we are in such a negative world that all you see is people dying every day you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Every day you wake up, people dying. And eventually it's diseases, it's murder, it's a whole lot of elements that are causing this negative storm to happen. And it's going to cause a surge of positivity. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it's like a river going through a mountain. It's gonna find its way through eventually. You know what I mean?
Hey man, let's make some positivity, man. Positivity,
you know what I mean? It sounds ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous, but dog.
Shout out to the positive people.
It sounds crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? But what's more positive than everybody eating good, everybody having money, and everybody not having to look at the next person for what they got? Because you could get the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And fuck how they got it. You gonna do it your way now. You know what I'm saying? Because you have the ability to do that. You know what I mean?
I like the way you think. That's why I fuck with you, because I think the same way. You know what I mean? So we connect on that level, man.
Absolutely.
It's all about being positive and surrounding yourself with the same positive energy or whatever that you need, man, to make it out. Because it ain't just about the money. People think support is just money.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Support is more than money.
Way more.
Way more than just money. You know what
I'll
I mean?
take 100 days of somebody just giving me good advice and, like, you know what I'm saying, listening to my shit and giving me feedback, then I'll take somebody buying my album, you know what I'm saying, and never really listen to that shit or ever saying nothing, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I'll take the feedback instantly, you know what I mean, because that's invaluable. You can't put a price on that type of shit.
I like that, man. I like that. So let's talk about what y'all got cracking at South by Southwest. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited about that shit.
You excited about that shit,
yeah, man, honestly, because I love getting out
I'm mad I can't
and
be there.
interacting with the people.
I'm mad I can't be there.
But you ain't gonna miss one beat. You know what I'm saying? That's the dopest part about being a part of community. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be at everything to be a part of everything. You see what I'm saying?
I like it.
People exclude
like
themselves.
it.
They be like, oh, I can't fuck with that, so then I ain't fucking with none of that. And it's
True,
like, what?
true.
You could get the same connections I got.
People
you know what I'm saying?
exclude themselves.
They exclude themselves, man, because they have this mentality where they feel like, oh, well, it's not even jealousy. It's more like they feel bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe I'm not in the same position as so-and-so. Ain't got nothing to do with that. For that one event that I went to, you know how many events I missed? You know what I mean? Like, it really... You know,
that's a good way to look at it.
Exactly. Not to mention, like I said, when you're part of a community, if I'm getting contacts out there, those contacts are just as much of a use to you as they are to me.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, you ain't gotta be there. If I meet a dude who got ill graphic design and he willing to do this, and this, yo, look, son, you know what I'm saying? I met this dude. He got crazy this. You should see his work. I'm about to get this done. And now we building the community. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got him another person that he didn't meet that he gets to fuck with.
Fact. And that's true, because you turned me on to, I mean, going back to the backpack that you're doing, you know, you put me on to the info where I can do me some backpacking.
Absolutely.
So I got the Skyzone.Society backpacks coming. You know what I mean?
I need 5 or 10 right off the bat.
Hey,
you know,
my man. You know what I mean?
I gotta have them, man. And South by Southwest. If you want to be a part of South by Southwest, please hit us up. We got a great showcase going on. We got a great networking and branding event. If you want to vend and just sell some of your merch and make back some of that money that you may have spent getting to South by Southwest, this is the place to do it. This is the place to link with other artists that are performing. Maybe get on some extra showcase, etc., etc. So don't miss out on the opportunity if you're going to be down there. If you're not, shit, A3C coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never too early, man. Holla at us if you want to be a part of A3C and we can get it popping now. So, you know.
And be clear, you know, it's people out there that if you're going to attend these events, they're going to be charging anywhere from $400 to $800 to perform.
Crazy
you
amounts
gotta
of
think,
money.
if you anywhere like me, I'm probably to catch a flight out there. It's gonna cost you to catch a flight out there.
And you gotta stay while you out there.
And then you gotta find a place to stay.
How you gonna get around?
How you gonna get around? Listen, if you're trying to save some bread, make an investment within yourself.
You could come stay with us, man. We you know what I'm saying? We got rooms for people, we got beds, we got everything, man. You get the whole package, it's not gonna cost you much, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get yourself there. That's the most important part. If you could get yourself to where we're gonna be at, everything else you can take advantage of. So, and if not, I mean, hit us up. We might come to where you at. You know what I mean?
Hey man,
we might pull up in North Carolina.
Hey, look. He here. You know what I mean? And you gotta think this twice in less than what 3 months. You was just here in November.
I was just here.
It's January.
I told him I was coming back.
He back, man, at the studio, man, at the Smuggler's Mansion. Don't ask me why I call it that. Hey. It ain't that, you know.
Hey, I've learned not to be too curious. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, it's just a cool name.
Yeah, I fucks with it, man. I fucks with the whole city. I fucks with you. I fucks with your family, you know what I'm saying? And thank y'all so much for having me and my family here and showing us a good time, man. Yeah, man, this is crazy, you know, and I hope that y'all really paying attention to what he's doing here, you know what I'm saying? Because it's allowing people like me a platform, you know what I'm saying, to express to people that I may not ever have gotten to meet or express this to. And even if just one of y'all holla at me, it's a success. You know what I'm saying? I can't put a price on that, so I appreciate it, man.
Bro, you know what it is, bro. It's nothing.
Absolutely,
man. It's nothing, man. You know, so this the part of the podcast where, you know, we say we called it the Album of the Day podcast. So
okay.
This is where you tell basically what your album of the day is, what you knocking right now, you know what I mean? What are you vibing to when you're not vibing to Nutty Piper?
Because if I'm not bumping Big V, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not bumping Nutty Piper, you know what I'm saying?
What are you listening like? What's your album of the day? What you got, man?
I gotta tell you, man, today I was bumping some 3 6 Mafia.
Boy, my wife gonna love you for that. Yeah. That she the biggest 3 6
I was bumping
3 6 Mafia fan.
Mafia, man, from the album In the End, 1996. And for me, right, and honestly, man, Lower Infamous, you know what I'm saying? People just really underestimate his influence on the current flow in the game, you know what I'm saying? That really sped up, you know what I'm saying? Trap flow, that's where that came from, you know what I'm saying?
Lower Infamous, where the trap flow came from?
Yeah, listen. Y'all go listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Go listen to it right now. 3 6 Mafia, In the End, the album. And that was I think it was like their second album. And man, you will understand how it shaped exactly what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? It's almost mumblish. Almost. You see what I'm saying? Lower Infamous, you can't understand everything he's saying.
That's true, man. Shout out to 3 6, man.
I'm a student in hip hop.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a student in hip hop, man. I feel like you can't understand what's happening now unless you understand what happened in the past, man. And shout out Lower Infamous, man. Because you don't get enough credit, man. You don't get enough credit for that.
Shout out to the whole 3 6.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's your album of the day.
That's my album of the day, man. I'm bumping that 3 6, man. 3 6 Mafia, man. I love it. Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo. Shout out to Gangsta Boo, man.
Man, you know what I mean? Like,
Shout out to Gangsta Boo, man.
So many classic verses on that on that album. Y'all gotta really
3 6 had some joints.
Yeah, you gotta dig in your hip hop catalog, man. Before they got into the, you know what I'm saying, mainstream, sipping on some scissor and all of the hits. So I love it. But that's a more commercial hit for them. You know what I'm saying? You know, they are underground type of group. You know, so but at the same time, they got some classics, man. That's what I'm bumping today. And if I'm not bumping that, Mad Lib, Blunted in the Bomb Shelter. That's what I was getting ready to earlier in the hotel, man.
Shout out to Mad Lib.
Shout out to Mad Lib, man. It's an amazing mix. If you want to wake your day up to some great positive reggae vibes, you know what I'm saying, with a modern spin on them, Mad Lib, Blunted in the Bomb Shelter.
Hey, man, that's just an album of the day. 3 6, In the End.
Yes.
Go stream it, go download it, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Even if you cheap ass on YouTube,
YouTube
it on there, man.
Full album is on YouTube right now.
I mean, my album of the day.
What is it? Hunger or Humble?
Hey, listen, man. Let me plug my mixtape real quick, man. Hey, man.
Yo, because that shit is fire, dog.
Hey, man, I let the homie hear some tracks.
Bruh. Y'all ain't ready for this shit.
And they ain't ready for that Hunger over Humble?
It's just, man, it's really it's like so crispy. It's like the real hip hop. It's just make you, you know, music is music. Fuck hip hop and generalizing it as a specific hip hop thing. Music make you feel shit. You know what I'm saying? And that music make you feel shit. You know
hey man, Hunger of Home, you hear it. You heard
it. Make you, yes.
125 this Thursday. It'll be out, man. I let the big homie hear some shit last night, man. You know what I mean?
Man, it's they got some heat rock, man. They got some heat rock. Shout out to Carrera. You know what
Carrera
I'm saying?
PC got 3 joints with Carrera.
Yeah.
Listen,
Bangers.
man. Listen, it's coming. But nah, my album of the day, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna have to take it back. I'm gonna have to take it back, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it back. I don't think people ready for what my album of the day is, man.
I'm glad I lit the weed.
Y'all ready for this? Album of the day, man. For me. I really been listening to some G-Eazy, man.
Okay.
I really been listening to some G-Eazy, man. I really have, man. I can't lie. G-Eazy, man. I've been listening to your new album, The Beautiful and the Damned.
And what do you feel about it? What are the positive qualities of that album for you?
Man, you know what?
Cause I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard it, man. It's some good music.
Okay.
I just say this, you know. I feel like it got too many tracks, but less that though. It's a good album, man.
Right.
Like,
cause he probably put some like he had to do certain types of tracks.
man,
Probably
like he got some tracks that's gonna touch you. You know what I mean? He got some tracks that's gonna move you, like you know his singles out. You know, but man. My album of the day is G-Eazy, the beautiful and the damned. I've been a G-Eazy fan for a while, since his first album. The second album came out, I love the second album. This album is a lot more, I would say, out of the realm for him.
Right.
Kind of, but not. But he's touching a lot of bases on this album.
Nice.
And I like it. Shout out to G-Eazy.
Definitely somebody I've met in person a number of times. So
you met G-Eazy?
A number of times.
What?
Shout out to G-Eazy, man. I know you remember me, buddy.
Look, we're gonna talk about that off the podcast.
Definitely gonna talk about that off the podcast.
Whoa, shout out to G-Eazy.
New Orleans, shout out to Loyola University, ECME, Milan, Roy, Adam Stewart, all my homies, you know what I'm saying? That also, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, definitely, dog.
Hey man, look, man, that's the podcast for the day. You know what I mean? The No Trees segment.
And No Trees.
I mean? Big V and Corey, 2 Ears, 1MOUTH, Skyzone.Society, Raspberry Premium Denim. Come get it. Hit my man up for these Dolo wine, papers, No Trees, Fronto Leafs.
If you want to smoke like a pro,
get at him.
This is how you do it.
Listen, man, get at my man. If you're trying to get your South by Southwest on, you heard him. Hit him up. Trying to get your A3C on. Hit them up.
A3C in Atlanta for sure. Please hit us up, man. It's gonna be real fun. We got hotels, we got rooms, we got everything that y'all could possibly need, man. So holla at us for sure.
Hey, you heard it, man. I'm Big V. You know what I mean? I'm out. Peace.